6 teachers A, B, C, D, E and F takes a class for different subjects in their school. Each of them take class of different subjects among science, English, math, computer, history and Hindi. Not in the same order, starting from Monday up to Sunday. There is a holiday in between when no class is scheduled. So if you understand, what do we have to do here? There are 6 teachers A, B, C, D, E and F, right? 6 teachers, and then there are 6 subjects. What are the 6 subjects? Science, English, math, computer, history, and the last one here is Hindi. So 6 subjects and 6 teachers, but then 7 days, Monday up to Sunday. You know, it's a full week, 7 days. However, the next statement says there is a holiday in between. There is also a holiday in between. So overall, if you see, 7 days, one of which is a holiday, 6 are working days. So in those 6 working days, we have to arrange these 6 persons and find out what subject does each one of them teach, right? What is the sequence of that? So that's what we need to do, and a lot of clues have been given to us, right? Point number 1 to point number 10. If you see, all these are clues: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So using this, let us solve the given question. So I think the one thing which is clearly fixed here is Monday to Sunday, right? So let's list all the days first. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, right? This is fixed, the order in which the days would appear. Okay, now let's make a note of all these points. Point number 1, holiday is not on Monday or Saturday. Point number 1 is very easy. It says holiday is not on Monday or Saturday. So what I would do is holiday, let's say, is not on Monday or Saturday. So holiday cannot come on Monday, holiday cannot come on Saturday. That is for sure. So whenever you do any sort of arrangement here, make sure that you don't take holiday on Monday or Saturday, right? Let's say these are the 7 places that we are going to fix. So holiday cannot come on this or this. Okay, point number 1. So since we have pictorially noted point number 1, that holiday cannot come on Monday or Saturday, I am putting a tick mark, which means this is done. Second, D takes class on Sunday and science is scheduled on Wednesday. So this also is a direct piece of information, right? D takes class on Sunday. So D takes class on Sunday. D is fixed here. And science is scheduled on Wednesday. Science is scheduled on Wednesday. Science is scheduled on Wednesday. So science is scheduled on Wednesday. So what I'm doing is I'm writing the name of the person on top, name of the subject on bottom of the blank there. You know, you should know what is you should try to keep it simple so that you can follow it, right? So name of the person on above the line and subject, name of the subject below the line. So this is the first case I'm saying. I mean, we could get multiple cases. This is the first case, right? Then there is a gap. There is a 2 days gap between holiday and E's class. Okay, there's a 2 days gap between holidays and E's class. So what does point number 3 indicate here? There is a 2 days gap between holiday and E's class, which means it will be like holiday dash dash E, and these two can be interchanged. Remember that as well. There's a 2 days gap between holidays and E's class. It can be holiday dash dash E or E dash dash holiday. So pictorially we have to fix this in the arrangement, right? We have to fix that in the arrangement. Okay. So if I try in case 1, see, holiday cannot come on Monday, but if let's say if you take holiday, E can come on Monday. So E dash dash holiday, E dash dash holiday. E dash dash holiday is not possible because if you take E on Wednesday, holiday comes on Saturday, which is not allowed. But holiday can come on Wednesday, holiday dash dash E. Yeah. So I think a lot of possibilities. Let's not worry about point number 3 now. We have pictorially represented it. Let's move to the next point. A takes class after E and B takes class before holiday. A takes class after E and B takes class before holiday. So A is after E and B is before holiday. A is after E and B is before holiday. So how do you represent this now? A is after E. A takes class after E. I mean, still it's not sure if A is immediately after E and B is immediately before holiday. It simply says A takes after E and B takes before holiday. So there could be a lot of possibilities there. But I think we'll go with the assumption that it is immediate. Otherwise, this is going to get very complex, right? Let's just see. Like I am saying, A takes before E, right? So A is immediately before E. A takes class before E. A is immediately before E, and B takes, A takes after E. A takes after E, and B takes before holiday. So pictorially represent that. A is after E, so E, and immediately after that is A. And B takes before holiday. B is before holiday. So if this is holiday, then B is before holiday. Yeah. So I think that's point number 4. But I think holiday and E are used in the previous statement also, right? So can we not combine this? See, if I try to combine this point, we know that there are two possibilities. It could be holiday dash dash E or E dash dash holiday, right? I mean, I'm talking about this point, this part. Holiday dash dash E or E dash dash holiday. Now we know that A takes after E. A takes class after E. So A has to come here. And since A takes after E, A has to come here. B takes before holiday. So in the previous case, B has to come here. And B takes before holiday, B has to come here. Assuming that this means immediate. A takes class immediately after E. I mean, that's an assumption because otherwise it's going to be very complex. And B takes class immediately before holiday. So I think we have combined all the 3 points and we have got 2 cases here. It can be B holiday dash dash EA or EAB holiday. These are the 2 cases. See, both the points have been satisfied, that there is a 2 days gap between holiday and E. Holiday and E, there is a 2 days gap. Holiday and E, there is a 2 days gap, right? Then A takes immediately after E. A is immediately after E in both the cases, and B is immediately before holiday. See, this is clearly with an assumption, underlying assumption that these are, I mean, of course, immediately has not been specified. If you don't consider this, then you will get too many cases. Then there are like too many cases. So we can keep it on hold. I mean, I'm not saying that this is the final arrangement. This is with an assumption. This is with an assumption. Let us see if we get something better and concrete in the remaining statements. Otherwise, we have to go with this assumption. Okay. There's a 2 days gap between computer and math class. There's a 2 day gap between computer and math class. So there's no mention of computer or no mention of math so far. So I don't think this point will be useful. Hindi schedule on the next day of C's class. Hindi schedule on the next day of C's class. So very clearly it is given next day of C's class. So I can say C and immediately next day is Hindi. So this is definite. Hindi schedule on the next day of C's class. The previous statements were not definite. However, we have taken an assumption. So I'm not saying that this is definitely the case. Let us check the other statements first. D does not take English. D does not take English. See, I know that D is definitely on Sunday. In one of the earlier statements he mentioned that D takes class on Sunday. And since D does not take English, I can say English cannot come on Sunday. Right? D does not take English means what? English cannot come on Sunday because D definitely comes on Sunday. History is not taken by E. History is not taken by E, but it is scheduled before English class. History is not taken by E, but it is scheduled before English class. So history is before English. Again, here also, is history immediately before English, or it is just before English? We don't know. But what we know is history is before English class. Okay. Computer is scheduled before holiday. Computer is before holiday. Again, the same point. Is it immediately before or not? We don't know. Computer is scheduled before holiday. And E did not take class on Monday. Achha, E did not take class on Monday. This is for sure. E did not take class on Monday, meaning what? E cannot come on Monday. Remember, E cannot come on Monday. Like English cannot come on Sunday, E cannot come on Monday. English is not taken by A or B. 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 Yeah, so I think the initial understanding is that there's not much of concrete information given here, except that D is on Sunday, science is on Wednesday, holiday cannot be Monday or Saturday, English cannot be Sunday, and E cannot be Monday. All other points, and then there are some definite points like C is immediately before Hindi or Hindi is immediately after C. But all others are like confusing statements, right? I mean, A is after E. After E could mean like number of things, right? I mean, A is after E means what? It can be immediately after E, or there can be a gap and then there is A, and then there is a 2 gaps and then there is A, or there are 3 gaps and then there is A. Right? If all these possibilities have to be considered, life would become miserable. And definitely, I mean, that is the reason I say the best way to solve such type of complex questions in the exam is to skip and go to the next one. However, since we are trying it out here, we will give it a stab, we'll give it a shot. But The point is, unless we consider this to be immediate and immediate, we will not be able to proceed. We will not be able to proceed as in then we will get 20 different cases, which we don't want to do definitely, right? Like here also he says history is not taken by E, but it is scheduled before English class. So I would assume that history is immediately before English. Yeah, we can always argue that how do you know it is immediately before? Well, we don't know, but then that would make it very complex. Computer is scheduled before holiday. Now, is it immediately before holiday or there could be a gap? Is not known. So I think some information is there. Let's try out. I mean, we have not taken any possibility so far. Only one case where D is fixed on Sunday and science is fixed on Wednesday. Now try what all can be done. I think this piece of information is important. With whatever you have taken with assumption, right? I think this assumption is to be considered, and do the arrangement based on this. We are getting two cases here, 1 and 2. Yeah. 1 and 2. So if you look at this one, what is it? B holiday dash EA. So 6 places have already come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can say, and then we know that last day, Sunday is fixed for D. So I think these first 6 positions can be occupied by B holiday dash EA. B holiday dash EA. And then it is D. But then there is other possibility also. EA B holiday. So what we can do is, let me clear some rough work that we have done here and list down the other possibilities. So I'll duplicate the case. Case 1 is this, case 2 is this. Copy everything as it is, whatever we have done so far. So D is here and science is here. So what I'm doing is this part now, B holiday dash EA, let me take it in the first case. So B, this is holiday dash E and A. Have we violated any statement? No. See, Monday should not be holiday or E, Saturday should not be holiday. All this is balanced, right? So this has been done, right? This part is done. Now try second part, EA B holiday, EA B holiday. What are the possibilities? Let's say E comes here. Okay, E cannot come on Monday, right? See, I'm trying to take the set of 4. 4 consecutive positions are EA B holiday. So can I start Monday with E? No. E cannot come on Monday, right? So Monday cannot be started with E. Let's take E on Tuesday. So E A B holiday. Possible. Can I take E on Wednesday? No. Because if I take E on Wednesday, what happens? E A B holiday. Holiday falls on Saturday, which is not allowed. Can I take E on Thursday? No. Because if I take E on Thursday, then it becomes E A B holiday. But this is not holiday. This is the day when D took the class. So I think the only possibility is E comes on Tuesday here. You're able to follow? E A B holiday. Right? You're able to follow E A B holiday. So let's say E, the only possibility is E comes on Tuesday. E A B, and this is holiday. Yeah. E cannot come on Monday, E cannot come on Wednesday, because E cannot come on Monday because Monday is not allowed for E. E cannot come on Wednesday because if you take E on Wednesday, holiday falls on Saturday, which is not allowed. E cannot come on Thursday because E with Thursday would mean D with holiday, which is also not allowed. Right? So I think these are the final 2 cases that we have got. I'm still telling you, we have taken an assumption that these are immediate. This means immediately before and immediately after. If that is not considered, then there will be even lot more cases. Yeah, it becomes very complex. So it has happened in one of our earlier questions as well, right? Earlier when we were trying to solve one question based on floor puzzles, I guess, while the words immediate were not used, it meant that immediate had to be assumed. And this dilemma would always be there. I'm sure a lot of you would feel that how do I assume in the exam? Should I always assume that it is immediate? No. There have been questions where it actually means that it is not immediate, right? So this is like an ambiguity. We never know. If you don't want to consider immediate, then this is the solution. Don't even try. Multiple cases would come up. Okay. Anyway, let's proceed now. So I think we have used first statement, we have used second statement, we have used third statement, right? There is a 2 days gap between holiday and E, right? We have used the fourth statement also, that A is before, after E and B is before holiday. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are done. 6 is what? C and Hindi are together. 7, D does not take English is anyway marked. And then 8, 9, 10. Okay. So look at the fifth point now. What is the fifth point? There is a 2 days gap between computer and math. There's a 2 day gap between computer and math. So can you say, so what does it mean now? Computer dash dash math or math dash dash computer? Both are possible, right? Computer dash dash math or math dash dash computer. So computer dash dash math is possible, math dash dash computer is possible. Tuesday is a holiday, so no subject allowed. Wednesday is fixed for science, so no subject allowed. I mean, math or computer cannot come. Or computer dash dash math or math dash dash computer. So there are 2 possibilities here. In fact, 4 possibilities in the first case. In the second case, computer dash dash math. Computer dash dash math cannot come because it's a holiday. This is fixed. Computer dash dash. I think this statement is not the right thing to do immediately, right? Fifth one will give you too many possibilities again. So let's not consider fifth one. Let's see something else. Hindi is scheduled on the next day of C's class. Hindi scheduled on the next day of C's class. Okay, when can be C's class now? C's class can be on Wednesday or Thursday in case 1. Tuesday is holiday, so C can either come on Wednesday or Thursday. So if C comes on Wednesday, Hindi is on Thursday. If C comes on Thursday, Hindi is on Friday. And in case 2, C can come either on Monday or Saturday. So if C comes on Monday, Hindi is on Tuesday. If C comes on Saturday, Hindi is on Sunday, which is by D. But still there are two possibilities. So what do we do? Anything else with respect to Hindi? No. So out of persons we have marked A, B, D, E. 2 persons are left, C and F. So how can we fix F? Is there any way to fix F? Is there any statement given with respect to F? No. Okay. So what do we know? What do we do now? Computer is scheduled before holiday. Okay. Can I use this point? Computer is scheduled before holiday. Look at this 9 statement. Computer is scheduled before holiday. So again, if we continue with the assumption that wherever he says before or after, it is immediately before or immediately after, I can say computer is immediately before holiday. So holiday is known to us, right? So computer can be fixed now, right? Computer is scheduled before holiday. So let's fix computer. So before holiday, computer comes here. In the second case, before holiday, computer comes here. Yeah? Yeah, I think let's go with that assumption. I don't see there is any other way to get the answer. So computer is immediately before holiday. This part is done. And E did not take class on Monday is also done. Right? E cannot come on Monday. So 9 point is also done. Now go for this, no? C and Hindi. Will it reduce some cases? Acha, I think we can go for the point number 5. There is a 2 days gap between computer and math class. Fix this. Point number 5. There is a 2 day gap between computer and math. So computer is here dash dash math. Yeah. Computer dash dash math. But with respect to case 2, computer is exactly in the settle. So it can be dash dash math or dash dash math. Both are possible. So math can come here, math 1. Or math can come here, math 2. Let me not duplicate now. I'm just writing both the possibilities. Let's see what happens. So there is a 2 days gap between computer and math also is fixed. Now go for C and Hindi. What happens? If C comes on Wednesday, Hindi should come on Thursday, but not possible because Thursday is already blocked for math. So I think C should come on Thursday and Hindi comes on Friday. Yeah. And if C comes on Thursday, who's the only person left out? F. F should come on Wednesday. In case 2, what happens? If you take C on Monday, Hindi comes on Tuesday. If you take C on Saturday, Hindi comes on. Yeah, so here there's still a confusion. Fine. What other point is given? History is not taken by E. History is not taken by E, but it is scheduled before English class. Okay, this also let us consider the same thing. No, history and English are together. What is our assumption? Before means immediately before, right? So history is scheduled before English class. History is immediately before English class. History is immediately before English class. So see, where is it possible? History is immediately before English. History should be immediately before English. Where can we do? Can we do it in the first case? No. In the first case, if you see, there is not going to be any subject on Tuesday because it's a holiday. Now, only two subjects are history and English. And history has to be before English, right? So history comes here and English comes here, which violates the condition. We know that English cannot come on Sunday. English cannot come on Sunday. You see, English cannot come on Sunday. So which means case 1 is wrong. You're able to follow? Case 1 is wrong. Cannot be the answer. So now work on case 2. Now work on case 2. So what are we going to do? History is before English. History is before English. So history, English. Yeah, I think the only possibility is history has to come before English, right? History and English have to be together. Now, if you observe, 2 consecutive positions have to be available for 2 subjects. So either history, English can come on Monday, Tuesday, or history, English can come on Saturday, Sunday. But if we take history on Saturday and English on Sunday, we are going against the condition. So history, English cannot come here. History, English have to come on Monday, Tuesday. Fixed. This is history. This is English. Which means this is definitely math. So I can now confirm that this is math. Yeah. Of course, since this is a holiday, there is no subject here. And now go for the point which we had earlier. C and Hindi. C. That's not giving us the answer at all. C can either come on Monday, but then Hindi should come on Tuesday, or C can come on Saturday, Hindi has to come on Sunday. Yeah, I think we are stuck here. Yeah, so looks like our assumption is not true. While I was assuming that the assumption is true, but it is seeming to be the incorrect one, because there's only one case left out and it does not accommodate C with Hindi, right? Hindi is on the next day of C's class. So C, Hindi is not possible, C, Hindi is not possible. So case 2 also is wrong, which means our assumption is wrong. We can't assume that it is immediately before or immediately after, which means there are many other cases, right? There can be like 3, 4, 5, 6 cases. You have to try out every statement in all the possible cases, like what we have done in 1 and 2, and then find out which one is correct. So Kisan, I think a very interesting question. What I would do is skip it for now. I hope you have got the idea, right? Approach is clear. Fix Monday to Saturday, Monday to Sunday, and then try out all the possibilities. So this is actually correct. You know, when he says E is before A, E can be immediately before A, or there can be a gap of 1 day between E and A, or there can be a gap of 2 days between E and A, or there can be a gap of 3 days between E and A. That is the reason we kind of finally take the same takeaway, right? Skip. The best way to solve these questions is to skip.